Anytime a big time recruit commits to Colorado, there always are people in the comment section saying, I don't know why that dude's committing to Colorado. Coach Prime ain't going to be there for too long. Listen, if Deion Sanders ends up leaving Colorado, guess what's going to happen? The recruits that committed to Colorado, they're going to follow Coach Prime. You see, when people commit to Colorado, let's just be honest, they're not committing to the school. They're committing to play for Deion Sanders. And anytime a recruit commits to a coach, they're going to follow the coach because they committed because of the coach. Deion Sanders is the program. No program is bigger than Deion Sanders, at least right now. Now, maybe if he goes to a school like Alabama or Florida or FSU or Miami, hypothetically, then it's a different situation. But when you look at the resources that Deion Sanders has at Colorado, it's hard to pitch recruits on the idea of playing in Boulder, Colorado. Like, Colorado hasn't been able to have success recruiting since Coach Prime got there. Before Coach Prime got there, they weren't bringing in top 15, top 25 recruiting classes. It's not like Colorado is a hotbed that a lot of people dream of playing for. The only reason people are committing to Colorado is because of Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders, the fact that he's a Hall of Famer, he's one of the most marketable athletes of all time, is a large reason why it's easy to get recruits to commit to the school. You see, Deion Sanders is the program. He is the resources, if that makes sense. Now, if he goes to a school like Texas A&M that has more superior resources, then all it does is make things easier for him. You see, anytime people come at me and they be like, oh, JT, like, these recruits are making a big mistake committing to Colorado when he's going to leave, I just tell them, we got the transfer portal for a reason. When Lincoln Riley left Oklahoma, guess who went with them? Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams went to USC as well. We've seen plenty of times coaches leave a program and the players follow suit. Like, people make it seem like these players, once they commit to Colorado, they're stuck there. No, they're not. Like, at Jackson State, Deion Sanders, Travis Hunter, they committed to Jackson State not because of Jackson State, but because of Deion Sanders. And when Deion Sanders left Jackson State for Colorado, guess who came with them? Shedeur, Travis Hunter, and half of the recruits that committed to Coach Prime. Coach Prime is the program. He's Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders doesn't need all these luxurious resources or facilities to get commits to want to play for him. His name itself is good enough to get a handful of recruits to just listen to him. When Deion Sanders knocks on your parents' door, your mom, your dad, your grandpa, your grandma, your great auntie knows who Deion Sanders is. No other program has this kind of luxury at head coach, maybe outside of Nick Saban and Kirby Smart. And even then, a good amount of people who don't really follow college football like that don't know who the hell Nick Saban and Kirby Smart are. But everybody and their mama knows who Deion Sanders is. Deion Sanders, don't get it twisted. Yes, Colorado has some nice facilities and it is a very nice institution. People are going to play for Deion Sanders. Now, you may have a couple of recruits that just fall in love with the university and the campus or whatnot. That's cool, but people are kind of overthinking this thing. Like, I just think people are just trying to find a way to find any ammunition to use against Colorado and trying to find any reason to hate on Colorado. Anytime they get a big-time recruit, oh, they're making a mistake, he's going to leave. So what? He leaves, they're leaving with him. Like, how do you think Travis Hunter and Shedeur got to Colorado? Even though Deion Sanders is his boy, I mean, how you think Travis Hunter got there? Half of Jackson State's roster entered the transfer portal and followed him to Colorado. The only players who aren't going to transfer when Deion Sanders leaves Colorado, if he leaves, are the players that Deion Sanders is going to tell, like, I don't really know if we're going to have a spot for you. If Deion Sanders goes to a school like Texas A&M, the whole roster can't follow him to Texas A&M. There's not going to be enough space for everybody. So, of course, a couple of guys are going to get left behind. But if you're a top 5, top 10 recruit at your position, Coach Prime is definitely going to bring your ass along for the ride. When he first got hired by Colorado, what did he say? I'm bringing my luggage, and it's Louis. So of course, if he gets hired by Texas A&M, he's going to bring his Louis Vuitton luggage with him. He's going to bring that top 5 quarterback that just committed, that's part of that 2025 class, and a lot of other recruits with them. Coach Prime is the program. Coach Prime is bigger than the majority of half of the college football programs out there, outside of the big name brands like Ohio State, Michigan, Oregon, Alabama, Texas A&M, Florida, and Miami, and USC. Outside of those couple of schools, like anywhere Coach Prime goes, like he's going to be the program. He's going to be the facilities. He's going to be the resources. Why do commits go to Colorado? Because of Coach Prime. I think it's pretty simple. So I don't get why this narrative keeps getting thrown out, or why this question keeps going and asked, should recruits be worried about Coach Prime leaving? No, we got the transfer portal for a reason. If you like a coach and you get attached to a head coach, guess what you can do? You can enter the transfer portal, and if that coach wants you to come along with them, you can go along with them. Deion Sanders potentially leaving Colorado shouldn't really be a big concern that a good amount of people are trying to make it out to be. Like, it's not that hard to put your name in a transfer portal and follow him wherever he goes.